Hey there, everybody. It is Lemorack, and we are back with some more Curse of Monkey Island. Let's continue looking around, but first let's steal this guy's tip jar.
That jar's for my tips. Put it back.
But I was gonna put a whole lot of money in it. Too much for me to carry around with me. So I'm gonna have to take it with me and fill it up.
Oh, okay then.
Wow, that was easy. Dude, bit gullible, I think. Alright, let's take a look around up here. So, we got a door over here. Can I go in? I can, in fact, go in. This looks just kind of like a storeroom. Got a bunch of old portraits.
It's a bunch of old portraits of the Van Salad family.
Van Salad, huh? Sounds like a rival. And then we've got a mysterious guest out here in this room.
It's one of the guest rooms.
And I believe this is the locked one.
It's locked.
Yeah, so we can't get in there yet. Look out the window.
It looks out onto the cemetery.
Neat. Daybed?
Comfy.
I'm sure it is. Can we use it? Nope, not really.
No time for that now. I've got a fiancé to rescue.
Yep, definitely. Okay, so we have several angles to pursue right now, right? We gotta find the band, and we got to find the diamond for the ring. Now, I suggest we pursue the band first. He said that we have to die, right, in order to get into his mother's crypt. Now, how would we die without dying, right? This is where all the things we've learned start coming together. About how it was foretold that we are going to die. We have 5 death cards in our inventory. And yeah, so remember what it said about the head be clear, the thing that we put together, what happens if you mix it with alcohol? Open that up. There we go. I think we can also open this.
I can't use the chisel with that.
No? How do you get out the cork then? Does it matter? Oh well. So anyway, what we're going to do is ask for a drink from him.
I'd like a drink, please.
Coming right up.
There we go. Now we pour the medicine in there.
That makes the drink oh so much more appealing.
Does it though? Drink it.
It just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do.
Indeed.
If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it. Skull!
Well, you got 2 more.
That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
In fact, I feel,
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
Boo!
you crack me up, Mort.
So what's with the new guy?
Oh, he's been like that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game, then.
This part used to crack me up as a
Being the
kid
main
too.
character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
Oh my god, the 4th wall. It has been shattered.
When I should take care of him.
Would you? It's bad for business, having him just lie there.
Yeah, that's the reason there are no customers.
Rest in peace and all that.
Good at his job. Well, thank you for joining me, everybody. I mean, I'm sorry we got the bad ending. Apparently I wasn't,
Hey!
So, I'm glad you joined me for this
I'm
playthrough.
not really dead?
Shut up, Guybrush. Anyway, I guess the next time we're going to be moving on to a more easy game.
Oh, come on, cut it out.
Yeah, so we're not really dead, obviously. Just thought I'd play along a bit. So, now, we can't really do anything. If you'll notice, my cursor doesn't exactly highlight on anything like that. Oh, but I guess that's not the coffin we're buried in. Haha,
It
misled.
won't open. I'm trapped.
No, you're not. Just use the hammer.
I can't use the mallet with that.
Seriously? Alright, then break your way through with the chisel. There we go. We are now free. Okay, let's go open the crypt door.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Where's that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming from within one of these coffins. From the dead. Dead that surround me. They must know my horrible secret. They'll never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against. Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret.
No, but if you take a look at some of the previous adventures you have, then you did mercilessly seal a man alive inside a coffin. So let's get him out, huh? Obviously, this is something I didn't know back when I first played the game, but yeah. Well. People who played the previous game probably knew what this was going to be.
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that thing, even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well, hello there. Say, you look familiar.
Yes, well,
Of course! Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
Well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know?
I
To think
bet you
about the
did.
things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
Oh, really?
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles.
Check.
Huge man-eating reptiles.
Check.
Dangerous quicksand pits.
Check.
Trigger-happy duelists.
Check.
And of course, those pesky undead.
Check, check,
Have
check.
you ever thought of what would happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
I don't have
No,
any.
but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it. Or do you?
Echo, echo, echo.
I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met.
I'm sure this
Here,
has
take one
nothing
of
to
my
do with
business
your-
cards I've had made up.
I'm sure this has nothing to do with your own interest.
If you've been locked in that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Touche.
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just jiggle the handle there.
Cozy spelled with a K, because poor literacy is cool. Yay! Anything else to say, Stan? Really not mad about me sealing you in that coffin all those years ago?
I think I need coverage right now.
Now hold on just a minute there, son. Give me a chance to get the office set up. Run along now.
Alright, you got it. Okay, so, well, didn't work out. We didn't get locked in with his aunt, but when you think about it, it's pretty obvious why, right?
Hi, guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back to life? No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven? Will there be adequate parking? Fine. Be that way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me.
I imagine people coming back to life is not really that uncommon. So, yeah, I'm alive.
I thought if I died I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
Well,
Member
yeah,
of the family, huh?
it's pretty obvious. So, now we just gotta hope that when I introduce myself as Guybrush Threepwood, he really was under the effects of a terrible hangover and doesn't remember my name.
Uncle Griswold, it's me! Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Hearty beef and potato, vegetable, split pea with ham, wonton. Let's go split pea with ham.
Split pea with ham.
Split pea with ham?
Actually, my name is P. Hamilton Good Soup. Split's just a nickname.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
I mean, come on.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
No, you don't look much like a good soup at all. In fact, you look more like one of the broth's childs. They
Ugh.
always did have weak features.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Every day I wander the Good Soup family hall of portraits
Hint,
and give
hint,
my
hint.
respects to each of my distinguished ancestors.
Hint,
Every
hint, hint.
distinguishing feature of the Good Soup family is there in those pictures.
Is
And I
that
see
so?
nothing in any of those portraits that might remind me of you.
Well, let's all change that then, shall we?
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Also, is it me or did that portrait not have an eye patch earlier?
There's something odd about this poster.
I must be losing my mind. Come on, speed it up. Alright, so, this is another one of the Mega Monkey puzzles. It's a puzzle that's not in the game if it's playing on easy mode. Got a nail over there in the wall. Gotta hit it with a mallet. Loosen up the portrait on the other side. There we go. Open up this door. Then we take the nail. We take the portrait out of the frame.
I'd better get rid of this incriminating picture frame.
Guybrush.
What?
You know what? I'm just gonna accept this and move on. Oh no, wait, hang on. I forgot. We need to take this, and we need to cut a hole in it. Do we use the chisel?
I can't use the chisel with that.
No. Yeah, we still have the scissors. Good.
There, I've cut out the face.
Excellent. Now I can use this as a mask and go... No, I'm kidding. That's obviously not what we gotta do. Gotta put this on the door. There we go. And now when the guy makes his usual rounds to respect his family portraits, it'll look just like us.
It's already open.
I mean, put your head in there.
Ah, there's nothing like family. No matter what may happen in the topsy-turvy world of the Caribbean resort business, I can always relax in the knowledge that I come from good, wealthy stock. Breeding. That's what's important. Breeding and culture.
Remember
Just
that,
like
kids.
Grandfather Lambert.
Breeding and culture.
Breeding, culture, and lots of really old money. It makes a man proud.
There's nothing out of place here.
I don't remember Grandfather Lambert as looking so common. Oh, weird. It's like his eyes follow me. Pictures like that really creep me out.
Right. So now he's going to remember his grandfather's picture as looking like me.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
Now that you mention it, you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather C. Lambert Goodsoup.
Clammy? Why, folks back home used to tell me all the time. You're the spitting image of old Chowder Good Soup.
You know, I think you're right. I wonder why I didn't see it before.
Yeah, I wonder.
I could just talk about Good Soup history all day.
Well, this is a wonderful chance for us to catch up on old times, what? Remember when our family first sailed onto Blood Island?
Do
Duh.
I? I still get goosebumps at the thought of it.
Ah, yes. When was that again?
733?
1433?
2?
No. I can't believe someone of the Good Soup bloodline could be so ignorant of our family's heritage.
Nah, of course not. I'm just messing with you. I'll be
I'm
back.
off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Now, this is the part where I'm actually in a bit of a pickle. Okay, apparently I can have that mirror, no problem. Because in order to...
Here, did you just take my mirror?
Nope.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yes.
Put it back.
All right. Sheesh, what a grouch.
What was that?
Nothing.
Need that mirror for something else later on. So I gotta find a way to get into that door. I wonder if I can just pick it with the pin.
I don't want to pin that.
No, guess not. Alright, now this part I actually have to think about because I can't remember how to get into that room.
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
Can't jimmy... Oh, I guess maybe use the chisel?
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
Oh, of course. Right.
I guess I'm better at this pirating thing than I thought. It worked.
It's an ancient trick. Alright, let's get inside. Okay, now. In order to... Oh, right, sorry, forgot something. Before we deal with that room, that's the room where the mystery patient lives. Also, by the way, do we have the... Nope, not yet. We do have the giant wheel of cheese.
Extended family-size processed cheese food spread. I think this is the stuff they use to make nachos.
Yeah, probably. There's a big refrigerator magnet.
It's a big whoop souvenir magnet.
I'll take that. And also take a bit of that cheese. Just stuff that in my pants. There we go. Alright. And then the next thing, we're gonna have to go back and see if Stan has set his office up. Why, hello there!
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Let's take a look at his office. That's it. Executive thingy.
What is it about these things that makes them so popular in office settings?
Good question. Who's on the photo?
Is that the photo that came with the frame?
No, that's my wife. Man, I wish people would stop with that.
Okay. So yeah, I'd like to get covered.
You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy, it's whether you can afford not to. Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
I hate businessmen.
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
Collateral, huh?
How about an enormous uncursed diamond?
How about that? Do you have an enormous uncursed diamond?
Okay, no. But I'm like this close to getting one.
Well, I'm this close to believing that you're trying to take advantage of my generosity. Maybe you'd like to make me a serious offer, hmm?
This antique handcrafted bottle of rich, creamy shaving soap. The closest, most comfortable shave possible.
Surely you're joking.
This one-of-a-kind big whoop refrigerator magnet. Very collectible.
No.
Playing your own game here, Stan.
This fine cane-handled umbrella. Makes a great gift.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna list off every item in my inventory. You better believe it.
This attractive mallet and chisel combination set. Use them separately or as a pair.
Not interested.
An assortment of tarot cards. Practice the mystic art of fortune-telling at home or on vacation.
I don't think so.
This durable, high-impact glass mason jar. Includes lid at no extra cost to you.
Not interested.
Gotta admit, Guybrush, you're doing pretty good at this.
This highly accurate map to Blood Island. I absolutely guarantee you won't find another one just like it.
I don't think so.
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate. Only one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
Oh, here we go. We got
Finest
him.
known to man.
Think we got
Not
him
much
hooked.
spin on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language.
I
All
knew
right,
it.
let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs.
Wow,
And
that
you
was
can
fast.
rest assured that you provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
Don't really have any,
What are
but
the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
A lot of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
No, I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Right.
Will do.
You don't want to have to pay anybody. I get it. I know how insurance companies work. Thing is, you see, I've already died, so if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to cash this in.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy. Give me a lot of money.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
No, honest. I was dead for a really long time.
And you just got better?
Well, yes.
Do you have any proof of this miracle?
As a matter of fact, smart guy. No.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time.
Alright.
Run along and play now. I'm trying to run a business here.
Anyway, I need these nails. Alright. Now, the nails are the reason I went back there, by the way, not necessarily Stan, but now I've got the insurance policy. Important part of a later puzzle. So, let's open up this. Well, looks like we found the old mystery guest. Now, if I want to pick up the book, here's a problem.
I can't reach it.
Now we figure out what killed the guy, right? Got slammed up into his bed. Okay, so we gotta nail it to the floor.
I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need one more nail.
Well, just so happens, I have one more nail.
There. The bed has been nailed down. That ought to do it.
Ought to it, though? I mean, ought it to, though? Guybrush is apparently a very good carpenter, it would have seemed. Anything on the nightstand?
Quaint. I'm sure there's nothing in there except one of those hotel Bibles.
And you're godless pirate anyway. Anything in the wardrobe?
It's so musty that I don't want to open it up.
Anything to say?
Well, I wouldn't know what to say.
Might want to ask him about Grim Fandango. Guess not. Alright, so now all we gotta do is use this book. Which is, by the way, I didn't check it, but this is
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Goodsoup.
Yep, it's the Good Soup family history book, so now we can use this on him.
My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to
That's not
myself.
what I meant to do. I guess we just kind of talk to him again.
I could just talk about Good Soup history all day.
How about that first fateful journey made to the Caribbean?
Oh, you mean the one that...
Here, he totally won't notice that I'm using this book.
Baron Salmon Bisque de Good Soup began in 1621?
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream. In just 4 short years, he had formed the largest chain of all-soup restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By 1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out of the Caribbean and had a restaurant empire that spanned the globe.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. Oh, all right, whatever.
Ah, bested you your game.
Well, son, it looks like you were right. Welcome back to the glorious name of Good Soup.
I am, honored.
And as a Good Soup, you're welcome to every benefit the name provides.
Ah, nepotism.
Instant prestige around Blood Island. A 10% discount at any of the Good Soup resorts in the Caribbean. And, of course, medical, dental, and a 401k.
Absolutely.
And the best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant Good Soup family crypt.
That is the best of it all.
It's as if all my dreams have come true.
Yay. Also, the lady has a hook hand now.
I can't quite figure out what's odd about this poster.
I honestly never noticed that before. It keeps changing every time I walk in here. Okay, I'll try to memorize this, see if it happens again. She's got, like, what, a feather in her hat, she's holding grog, a hook, an eye patch. Maybe a peg leg next? I don't know. Anyway, I need a drink. I need to die. I mean, drink.
I'd like a drink, please.
Here you go, lady.
Spike it with some medicine. Alright, go ahead and drink it. Boink.
Oh dear. He's had a sudden and completely unexpected relapse of death. And just as we were getting reacquainted, Mrs.
Yeah.
Kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial. It is my solemn vow. The youthful P. Hamilton Goodsoup shall be buried in the Goodsoup family crypt.
All right.
There we go. We made it out. And in the Goodsoup family crypt finally, although now, of course, with the complication that we are stuck inside.
It's locked. There's no way out.
Oh dear.
Ominous.
There is a crumbling hole over here.
Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through. Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest.
I forgot about this joke.
It looks familiar somehow.
Melee Island
As
Jungle.
if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's...
A prequel.
I don't know. Great jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabid jaguars. They're coming right at me! Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for.
There's a tip of the hat to the old Monkey Island games. Anyway.
Yikes.
Oh dear, looks like we found someone. It's on this plaque.
It's a memorial plaque for Minnie Strony Goodsoup.
That would be her. The angel's holding a bowl of soup. Look at that, I never noticed that before. Does it say the same thing? Alright, well, hello there, lady.
Oh, hello there.
Why, hello, darling. I do so love that accent.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Goodsoup, last in a long line of eligible Goodsoup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that never came.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate.
Typical.
By the way, what do you do for a living?
Flooring inspector.
Oh. Then one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
Pretty sure that's not possible.
Wow. That bites.
Oh, I know.
Well, I mean, you know what? Honestly, I gotta say, karma got you. You don't want to settle for anybody who isn't a bad boy. Well, don't get surprised when they turn out to be bad people.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Well, there was one I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
Oh, yeah, I think he got killed by your hotel's bed.
What happened to that young man you liked so much?
Why, the last time I saw Charles, he had checked into the hotel.
Yep, that's it. Okay. Go into the light.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
Yes. Boy, howdy. Yes, engaged, actually. No. Well, I mean...
Engaged, actually.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, thing is, I mean, you're cute and everything, but I feel like you're just trying to use me.
Hey, nice ring. Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Good Soup family for generations. It was to be my wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me. Left me here to die of a broken heart.
Pretty sure that must have been something else. Can't die of a broken heart, honey.
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow schnoobums, my LeChuck.
Oh boy.
LeChuck is your schnoobums?
He pried the diamond from its satin during the rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was.
The plot
He
thickens.
told me he was taking it out to get some fresh air.
You caught him and you let him go with it. Oh wow. Jeez. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, but come on. You can't be this naive. You refuse to fall for anybody who's not a pirate, and then the pirate's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take this diamond out for a nice breath of fresh air, and then you're like, here all sobbing and everything, dead of a broken heart. Well, I'm sorry. You really did bring this upon yourself.
Where did LeChuck take the diamond?
Cad, the fiend. He sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island. It's just so humiliating. I could just die.
Again? Oh, come on. That was a low-hanging fruit there.
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
Understood?
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Right, yeah. The door. Well,
This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving.
so I guess that's going to be our goal for the end of this episode, is to get out of the crypt. Fortunately, I know a way out. It involves picking up this crowbar. Actually, I don't really think it does, but it does involve... Oh.
Die!
Oh, I'm not going to do that again.
Hello,
I
Murray.
think I broke my skull. I'm all skull.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
So I did scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh,
But startled in a terrified kind of way. You really are very, very scary.
Don't talk down to me.
I really don't have any choice.
I saw you get out of that crypt. Does this mean that you're dead?
No, I was only faking.
Darn. I thought together we could walk among the living and spawn a new wave of terror throughout the Caribbean.
So what you're saying is that you only love me for my legs.
Something like that.
Alright, come on, Murray. You're coming with me.
Hey.
Okay. So, what do we got on the family crest here? Whose grave is this?
Good soup is food.
Well, indeed. Yeah, whose tomb is this exactly?
Nice coffin lid.
Alright, let's look through the crack. Oh, we're looking through into the house of the pallbearer, or the gravedigger.
Hey, mister! Help!
What? Who's there? Who said that? Who's scaring poor old Mort, the gravedigger?
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
What kids?
No joke, I'm really trapped in here.
Haven't seen any kids around here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Baroque music.
This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. I drank a special potion that put me into a coma. Thinking I was dead, they buried me in this crypt.
Yeah, right. They did that in the book. Never trade lunches with a corpse. If you kids ever came up with an original idea, I might believe you.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
Oh, sure. I turn my back to the door and you thieving little hoodlums will sneak up from behind and tie me up. I read all about your sinister ways in my horror novels, so nothing doing.
Oh, jeez.
Curses, you've seen through my web of deceit. I'm no ordinary man trapped in a crypt.
Well, what are you then?
Fashion like shit trapped. He's just gonna. Oh well, obviously.
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
I'm a vegan. I hate the exploitation of animals.
Darn it!
Really?
Foiled again.
But what about all those stuffed heads on your wall?
Oh, only one of those is real.
What I meant to say was,
Oh, I can save them all.
my faster-than-light ship is trapped in a subspace anomaly.
You have no ship. Any true warp traveler would know that reversing the polarity of the ion flux field would result in a tachyon expansion wave, creating a trail of neutrinos that could be followed out of the anomaly.
Darn
What I meant to
it!
say was,
He got me again. That was a good joke.
I seek the golden rods of Cathan to bring peace to the Shire.
Do you bear the mark of Tixplick, the chosen one foretold by the scrolls of the Third Shadow?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. Actually, I'm a ghost trapped in this crypt.
Then let me see you appear before me.
Excuse me?
If you were a real spirit, you could materialize in a ghostly form. It's all in the books. Well, let's see it.
Isn't the ominous sound of my disembodied voice proof enough? I guess not. Fear me. I'm an evil ghost.
Then go ahead. Show your ghastly visage.
I can't.
I'm shy.
Shy.
You're no ghost.
Alright,
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
Have a good time.
so first thing we gotta do is we gotta use the skeletal arm to pick up this lantern.
Well, that can reach the lantern, but it won't grab hold.
Ah, it's another Mega Monkey puzzle. Gotta put glue on the hand.
I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
Now, first of all, the problem is we don't sound nearly spooky enough. We need a professional for this.
Murray, say something scary.
Boo! I am a fearsome skull! I don't think it's working, Guybrush.
Yeah, problem is he's not terrified enough yet, so let's give him a spooky visage. Alright, Murray, do your thing.
Murray, do your stuff.
Okay.
Boo!
Ah!
Mortal fool! Release me from this wretched tomb!
Go, Murray.
I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever! I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture! And never more will you be able to find socks that match!
You fiend.
All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Great work, Murray.
I was terrifying, wasn't I?
You
My
sure were,
demonic
buddy.
powers have made me omnipotent!
Sir.
Uh-oh. Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
There, it's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
Oh, man. Sir, you who have done the voice for Murray the Talking Skull, I salute you. You are the best part of this game. Okay. Well, now that we are free of the Good Soup family tomb, the next order of business... Actually, you know what? Before we end the episode, because I know exactly how we can receive our wedding band.
Well, Murray, are you ready to continue our heady adventuring?
Get it?
Murray?
Uh-huh.
Where'd he go?
Aw. We have been separated from our good friend. What a shame. Anyway. I'm back again, guys.
Hey, what an amazing story I have to tell. I was dead, but I live again. Who wants to hear about it?
Oh.
You guys don't deserve to hear a good story.
Don't everybody start pushing at once. Alright. Now that I'm a good soup, will you let me take your mirror? I guess he will. Alright. Or not. Nope.
Put it back.
All right, all right.
Gonna need that eventually. I can't remember how to keep it, but we'll figure it out. Right, let's just solve the problem of the engagement band. So this guy apparently is Charles de Goulash, the man who checked into the hotel and was killed by his bed. It's a pretty crappy fate, I gotta admit. And now here's how you solve the problem of getting him into the crypt. I really like this part. And then we just pry it open. Doink! And out the window he goes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in. I was just... Charles? Charles de Goulash? Is it really you?
Minnie! It's been so long.
Oh, Charles, it has. It has. You look so different.
Really? Why, you look exactly the same.
Oh, Charles, how you flatter me. Oh, but you must go now.
But why? Now that I've found you again after all these years.
What would our families say if they knew we were alone together on such a romantic night?
Minnie, this may sound rash, but I love you, Minnie Good Soup.
Oh, Charles, you mustn't.
Oh, I can't help it. I've always loved you. Do you hear? I've always loved you, Minnie.
From that
and
one
I
time.
always will.
That one time I checked
Come
into the
away with me
hotel.
now.
Hello. Oh, but Charles, it just isn't done. Think of the scandal it would cause.
To heck with the scandal, Minnie.
Oh.
Marry me.
Oh, yes, Charles. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Then kiss me, my love.
True love. After they literally probably only exchanged glances one time when he checked into the hotel. Well, I mean, I certainly hope the divorce procedure is not too complex in the afterlife. I mean, you know, not to be the rain cloud in this beautiful moment, but, well, let's be realistic here. They literally just met. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. We shall continue our adventure. The next thing we have to do is to find the... we need to find the band. No, sorry, we have the band. We need to find the diamond, which apparently the smugglers have on Skull Island. But first, this. Meanwhile, somewhere beneath Monkey Island...
Have you found her, you cadaverous canine?
Yeah, nope. Nope. She's not on Plunder Island, Captain LeChuck.
Then scour the seas, you ossified rats! Hunt them down, then bring them to me. Find me Guybrush Threepwood. It's with him that you'll find Elaine. Burn down every island in the Caribbean if you have to. But bring me my bride! And more slaw! Curse those villains! They never give you enough slaw with these value meals.
Yeah, those darn people don't give you enough of your side. Those are the real villains. See y'all next time, folks.